in the beautiful and quiet village of Etsy. A wealthy man named Akeredolu is loved and respected by all. Known for his generosity and compassion, he helps the poor, funds festivals, and builds homes for the needy. The villagers view him as a beacon of hope, but what they don't know is that when the sun sets, Akeredolu transforms into a hideous, fearsome creature, a monstrous beast that roams the forest in agony, isolated from the world he loves. By morning, the curse fades, and he returns to his human form. But the burden of his secret haunts him. He lives in constant fear that someone will discover his truth, and his beloved status will be shattered. One day, an elder in the village, Yabimbo, comes to Akeredolu seeking help for a starving family. As they converse, Akeredolu feels an urge to confide in her. He shares his secret, how a curse was placed on him long ago by forces unknown, trapping him in a double life. Moved by his vulnerability, Iyabimbo reveals that she knows of a traditional healer in the neighboring village of Akeredolu, a wise woman named Yerimbi. She tells him that Yerimbi is known for breaking curses, but warns that her methods are unconventional and could be difficult for a man of his stature. Desperate to be free of his nightly torment, Akeredolu sets out on a journey to seek her help. When he arrives at Yerimbi's hut, she listens to his story without judgment. After a long pause, she offers him a solution. He must spend 7 days in the village square, disguised as a beggar, asking for food from those who once sought his generosity. Akeredolu is horrified. The thought of humiliating himself in front of his own people seems unbearable, but Yerimbi warns that it is the only way to break the curse. This is something you have to do if you wish to be free. And do not worry, no one will recognize you, she says. With great internal struggle, Akeredolu accepts the task. For the next 7 days, he roams the village as a beggar, facing insults. It breaks his heart, but each day he endures the humiliation, knowing that it is the price of his freedom. On the 7th day, after completing the task, Akeredolu returns to Yerimbi's hut. She performs the final ritual, and the curse is lifted. Overcome with gratitude, Akeredolu offers Yerimbi wealth and gifts, but she refuses, saying that healing is not something to be bought. True healing is earned, she says. Go and live a life worthy of your second chance. Unknown to Akeredolu and Yerimbi, Akeju, Yerimbi's son, overhears this conversation. Driven by greed, he believes that his mother was foolish to refuse the wealthy man's offer. Later that night, while Yerimbi sleeps, Akeju sneaks into Akeredolu's home and demands a heavy price for the cure. Akeredolu agrees to honor his wishes and even gave him more than he earlier offered. As he turns to leave, something shifts in the air. Akeju suddenly convulses and transforms into the same hideous creature that once plagued Akeredolu. Terrified, Akeju flees into the night, unable to return to his human form. When Yerimbi awakes and realizes what has happened, She mourns her son's greed, but she knows there is nothing she can do to save him. Akeredolu, freed from his curse, resumes his life of generosity. But the villagers notice that something has changed in him. He is more kind, humble, and connected to the people than ever before. As for Akeredolu, he becomes a cautionary tale, roaming the forest as a beast, a symbol of what happens when greed overtakes integrity.
Hello, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the story. Ensure you subscribe to this channel because I'll be bringing more exciting and sensational stories. Stay tuned.